Let's take a couple of minutes and we'll check out the Sirius XM operation on Pioneer's AVH-X4800BS. Please note, in this video, I'll be using the optional SXV300 tuner from Sirius XM. Let's start off with taking a look at some of the cool features that we can do with the replay mode, Toon Scan, and Toon Mix. So right now you can see we're on Sirius Xm band number 1. That's 6 radio station presets right here. And I can touch any of the buttons here to switch to those different radio station presets. And I can also go over here to the replay mode. So look down here, when I touch the replay button, you see this changes into a scrubber bar. And you can see that we're about 31 minutes into our buffer on replay mode. So right now, I can touch the scrubber bar and I can drag this back to a different part of the song or a different song completely. Or I can drag this a little bit forward again if I want, wherever I want to be. And I can hear different songs play at different times in the buffer. And you can see right now we're about almost 25 minutes into the buffer area. If I want to go back to live music on any channel, just touch the live button. And that switches me back to that same channel and the live broadcast. Let's check out Toon Scan and Toon Mix. So let me touch my buffer again. I'll look at my replay. You can see that right now I've got about 35 minutes in the buffer. I'll go back to live music here. And if I touch the Toon Scan button right here, I'm going to hear a short preview of each of the songs that's available on my 6 radio station presets. So here I'm hearing a short preview of this song for about 5 seconds. Then it will jump back in time in the buffer and let me hear a short preview of the next song that's available. And we'll work through all of the radio station presets on the next song available. If I hear a song that I like and I would like to play that song, all I have to do is touch the play button right here and we're playing that song. Now if I check my replay button here, you can see that I dropped back to about 22 minutes in my buffer. I'm going to touch the live button again. Now let's check out Toon Mix. If I touch the Toon Mix button, what will happen is I'll hear a complete song from the buffer from these 6 radio station presets. After that song is complete, the system will advance to another song in the radio station presets, all played back from the buffer. Let's create a radio station preset on Sirius XM. I have my radio station presets here available, and you can see logos from each of the channels that are available. And you can see that we're on Sirius XM band number 1. If I slide this down like this, I can switch to Sirius XM band number 2, and I can slide this one more time, and there's Sirius XM band number 3. Another way that I can do that is I can touch the SXM band right here to switch to band number 2, and I have my 6 different radio station presets. I can switch to band number 3 there, and then I also have my featured tracks or featured radio stations that are available. And the featured list is provided by SiriusXM, and it rotates on a regular basis to help you discover new channels and new tunes. So to create a radio station preset, I'm just going to go to one of my SiriusXM bands. We'll go to number 1 here, and I'm going to tune in a different channel. To tune in a different channel, I have a number of ways to do this. I can just touch the arrow button here. That will give me a different radio station. Or I can touch the channel number itself and open up a keypad, and I can put in a number, for example 24, and hit enter to go directly to 24. I can open the search button over here, and I can choose a category, for example jazz standards and classical, and we'll scroll down here to Symphony Hall. Once we're on Symphony Hall, all I have to do is press and hold a number for a few seconds. When I hear that beep, we've created radio station number 5, Symphony Hall as radio station preset number 5 on Sirius XM number 1. Over here is my traffic and weather information. If I touch that, I have no city selected right now for traffic and weather, so we can scroll down here and look for a city for me. I want to have Pittsburgh on my list, so I'll hit the X here. When traffic for your selected city is available, here's the preset. You just touch that. Takes you directly to traffic for your selected city. We can go back. Let's check out some of Sirius Xm settings. We'll touch the gears up here, and we want to go to the toolbox and then AV source settings. Let's scroll down here until we find the Sirius Xm settings and press enter. Here we can have Toon Start turned off or on, and Toon Start means that every time you touch one of your radio station presets, the song will start from the beginning after you've had your car running for 5 or 10 minutes or so on the Sirius Xm source. Every time you touch one of your radio station presets, that song will start from the beginning. Sirius Xm has adult content. If you would like to lock that content out so certain people can't hear it, you can put in a parental lock and you can lock certain channels out of Sirius Xm. The featured favorites on the 4th band is available. We can switch that on or off here if we want. And we can have a message available to us when the Sirius Xm programs have changed on the favorites. We can be updated and let us know that that has changed. Sports Flash here is on or off. With Sports Flash, you can get information about your favorite teams. And here we can select the different cities that we'd like to have information about. We'll go back up. Next here we see Sirius Xm Reset, and you can see that that is grayed out. If at any time you need to reset your Sirius Xm tuner back to its factory defaults, you can do that by switching the Sirius Xm source off. So we're going to go to a different source, for example HD radio. Let's touch the gears, and we'll go to our AV source settings, and then Sirius Xm settings. If we scroll down to the bottom, you see Sirius Xm Reset, and if I touch Restore, this will take the tuner back to its factory settings. We'll hit the X to escape and go back to Sirius Xm.